The plot it centers around a small town sheriff who's Arnold and his deputies, which were quite inexperienced with dealing, I guess, with gunfights and all that kind of stuff. Real turmoil, and I mean, we probably rescued a few cats out of trees and stuff like that. But what happens is a drug cartel leader escapes from the FBI's custody, and he makes his way through our town, or tries to, and the FBI can't reach him in enough time, so it's up to us to stop him and make sure that he doesn't destroy what we've worked so hard to protect. I play Deputy Sarah Torrance, and she's a very feisty, very fiery type of girl, which I tend to play a lot. And she's very strong-willed, and she's very loyal, and I just really like how strong she is. Arnold plays a small-town sheriff named Ray Owens, who, is sort of this, I guess, rock for everyone. And you especially see that in the beginning. We always ask him, what should we do? We always go to him and say, how is this going to play out? What should we do? And you end up seeing him quite vulnerable as the movie carries on. That, I think for him, at least me observing him, it's quite character-driven. It's different than other things that I've seen him in. There's still that action element and that, strong, powerful man that he is. But at the same time, there's like a soft vulnerability that I think that a lot of people probably haven't seen from him. He has this way of making action films so much more than just explosions and gunfire. He has this element of he's so good at comedic timing, like filming that it just adds this extra element that a lot of movies don't have. Johnny Knoxville plays Louis Dinkum. He is probably my favorite character in this movie, aside from Figgy, who is played by Louis Guzman. The two of them together, it's just epic. It's just, I can't keep a straight face. But Johnny brings such life to that character, He's just fun, and he's loud. His costumes are loud. But there's this sweet vulnerability. Like I said, I think all of us have a side of, like, a certain amount of vulnerability that this is going to make this movie really, work. But he is just so pleasant, just so happy, and he really gives the movie that lighter tone when serious things happen, which is great. This movie has so many awesome elements. Like I said, it's character-driven, it's got vulnerability, it's got gunfire, explosions, cool cars, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, it's so well-rounded.